Now, it's been a while since I've done an anime review, and tonight I'm taking a look at an anime film that was made 30 years ago called Dirty Pair Project Eden. Now, I have watched it back in 1993 or 1994 on TNT or the Sci-Fi Channel. It has been years since I've seen this movie. I do own the DVD, and it came with No Fare to Alandia, which I find to be pretty weird, and Conspiracy Flight 005. Now, I'm not going to review the two I've mentioned, just Project Eden. In 2001, I have seen the 10-episode OVA on Showtime Beyond when I was like, say 16 years old, and I have recorded a bunch of episodes, and I still have them even to this day. Minding you, I never saw the TV series from 1985, but I have seen Dirty Pair Flash, and I don't like it. If you do, I'm fine with that. So, anyway, as usual, without any further, let us start the show. The movie begins with, "Hello, who is this hot looking in a Chinese dress?" Well, we'll have to find out soon. Is that Planet Namek I see? And what's with outer space made of entirely of water? Pretty cool, yet weird.
80 million credits. I assume you brought them.
16 million credits. That will be the sum total of your share.
What?
Maintaining the connection.
Folks, I think I'm gonna have to set up an auction on the Visorium.
Do I hear 16 million credits? Going once?
But I want 20 million credits.
18 million credits.
Okay, do I hear 18 million? Going once, going twice, 18 million. Sold to the hot looking blonde.
Who is none other than Kay in disguise, and I must say, that was quite a bright move she made. That was relatively bright of her. Then we get into the action as Kay kicks some ass, while this asswipe makes his getaway until Yuri shows up. That is when this dude activates a time bomb, and the girls better hurry, otherwise...
Before we're all blown to cookdom cum.
The girls barely escape, and to quote Foulmouth from Tiny Toon Adventures,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
"You lovely angels just daggum fouled up!" The next scene is where Kay and Yuri are on a mission while they're arguing with no dialogue. As they arrive, a guy tells them that they saw 3 monsters who stole a couple of Visorium, and that Edea is behind this. They head to the ruins of the plant by taking a bath and girl talk.
I certainly didn't expect to get a bath here.
To be precise, this water might be for fuel batteries.
I don't care. Anyway, it's so great to have a bath during a mission.
When suddenly this daggum pivot falls from the vents and touches Kay's snowballs. And in case you're wondering, that's the same daggum guy who escaped earlier in the film. And wow, he looks so daggum handsome. Yeah, you can tell I haven't said that word in years since I've watched, again, Tiny Toon Adventures. Anyway, the alien monsters start to attack until Carson throws a Visorium, causing them to destroy each other, like in my Japanese comic book that I got after mailing a lot of coupons from the Chunky Puff cereal boxes. And look at the details on the machinery. My, intriguing. Okay, I did my best impersonating Double D, folks. Then the scene reveals the scientist Watzmann, who has cybernetic implants and happens to be a professional thief and art collector. Carson, along with Kay and Yuri, arrive at Watzmann's castle as Watzmann created some kind of female life form, till it becomes a total dud. Suddenly, they fall into a floor where they battle against the monsters, and the action is kick-ass till Yuri destroys the robotic eye on the ceiling. In one scene, where Mugi was fiddling with the controls, you can see various anime series and the Dirty Pair TV series. Carson explains to Kay about some bottle of wine, and it costs 60 million credits.
60 million credits?!
It's not just about the price. The General de Gaulle is said to bring to the one who possesses it great fortune and glory as a victory wine.
And there you have it, folks. Now you want to know what Eden stands for, right? Tell the audience, Watzmann!
Environmental displacement by evolutional necessity. Environmental displacement by evolutional necessity. Project Eden!
And that's the title of this film, ladies and gentlemen.
Suddenly, the colorful light show just created these headless monsters with female bodies, and the butler slices them with his lightsaber as if he's a big fan of Star Wars. Kay and Yuri, now with cool-looking body armor and some dadgum equipment, start kicking some ass. As I've stated the whole lightsaber thing, yeah, they just threw in a Star Wars reference where Carson and the butler were fighting at a bridge that looks like the one from the Death Star. Hell, even The Simpsons had that reference where Bart and Skinner were dueling. Carson, now being stabbed, and tells Kay and Yuri that the wine wasn't for the 60 million credits and not for the promising victory and glory, and ends up drinking it while he holds off the monsters as this awesome song over the top plays during the battle against Watzmann. Kay used her lightsaber to destroy Watzmann's castle, and somehow Carson survived.
Carson, you lucky son of a bitch!
In the end, Kay and Yuri save the day and have Watzmann in custody.
So now your duty is also finished once and for all.
Who says my duty is over with yet?
Final thoughts.
Dirty Pair Project Eden is one of the best anime films in the 80s, next to Urusei Yatsura A Beautiful Dreamer and Project A-ko. It's been quite a long time since I've watched this film. There are two dubs, one being Streamlines Pictures and ADV Films, but if I had to choose, I would go with the Streamlines dub. Fun fact, a few voice actors in the ADV version were Monica Ryle, John Swasey, and Jason Douglas, who were Bulma, Dodori, and Beerus from the Dragon Ball series, and Steve Kramer was Wiseman from both the 90s and current Sailor Moon anime series. Well folks, now that I've finished reviewing Project Eden, stay tuned as I take a look at the 10-episode OVA series.